Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and what a great day it is here at the Village. Welcome you all for joining us for Coffee Chat today. Even though we are not doing it live, we have a holiday breakfast going on right now. If you're watching it this morning, that all of your great donations and generosity have really made the employees' day today super special, which we've shared with you over the prior weeks. So just a big thank you to everybody. Happy Coffee Chat, as we always say. Weather's beautiful, cool, nice. Everything in the village is going really well. We are going to provide some information today outside of the great breakfast we're going to all enjoy together. So again, thank you for tuning in. Stand by. I'll wrap it up with a few points. But again, thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Good morning, residents. Ashley Miller here, your Director of Resident Services. I hope you all have had a wonderful week this week. And I just have a few updates from the Wellness Center. Our next breakfast in BPs will be today after Coffee Chat. Come down to the Wellness Center at 10:30 and get your blood pressures taken by Patty, our IHS nurse, and enjoy a little grab-and-go breakfast sponsored by Concierge Care Home Care. Life Transitions Group will be meeting on Tuesday, December 10th at 2 p.m. in A6. And our last Live Vibrant lecture of the year will also be on Tuesday, December 10th at 2:30 in the OMR. Join Lori McNeil, one of our wonderful occupational therapists with Concierge Care, as she discusses holiday and decoration safety tips. And Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesday, December 11th from 9 till 12 p.m. And the medication cycle pickup will be for Tower D. Our last wellness orientation of the year with Chrissy will be on Thursday, December 12th at 11 a.m. in the Wellness Center. If you are interested in coming by and getting a full comprehensive tour of our wellness space, as well as any questions you might have regarding providers, please call us at 807-6221 to reserve your spot. And Caregiver Support Group will also be meeting on Thursday, December 12th at 11 a.m. in the 7th floor activity room. And you will not want to miss out on our annual Jingle Bell Walk. That'll be around the lake next Friday, December 13th. Meet us in the main circle lot at 9 a.m. with your bells and sneakers on, prepared to spread some Christmas cheer. And for your daily dose of wellness, some Christmas gift suggestions. To your enemy, forgiveness. To an opponent, tolerance. To a friend, your heart. To a customer, service. To all, charity. To a child, a good example. And to yourself, respect. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you around the village.
I hope you're having a great start to your Friday. We have the awesome Christmas breakfast today. It's one of my most favorite times of year. Love seeing all the staff and residents just feeling so jolly and festive. It's such a great day. And thank you all so much for your donations to the Employee Appreciation Fund. You cannot even begin to understand how far this goes for so many of our employees. So thank you so much. And in giving, we receive. So I hope that you're feeling an extra special bit of joy and peace this season since you've been so generous. I have a few announcements for you. I have had a few people ask about the printed directory. We are scheduled to print a 2025 version of the directory come January. So just so you know, this will be our last printed version since we do have the digital app now, but we will go ahead and do one for 2025. I'm looking to have a rough draft for you all to review in the coming weeks, so just stay tuned to that for that. I'll send out text messages, and if we have too many people traveling and who aren't in the community, then we might extend it into the first week of January to review all that information. I just care more about accuracy at this point, so stay tuned for that. A note at the concierge desk about packages and stamps. Just so that you know, we do offer stamps for sale as a courtesy to our residents so that you don't have to go to the grocery store, wait in line at the post office, things like that. But please be advised that if you do purchase postage from the concierge desk, may it be a stamp or one of the printed out labels from our postage machine, it is a final sale. Unfortunately, there are situations where the post office doesn't deliver for whatever reason, or there might be disruptions there, but Cypress Village, once we sell the postage to you, will not issue a refund. You will have to work with the post office directly if you have any issues with your parcel. In terms of packages, if you receive a notification from UPS or FedEx that you've received a package and it says that it's at the loading dock, and you have not yet received a notification from us from Notify, that means that we have not received it yet at the concierge desk. Please allow for just one day for that to process. We do have staff that are going down to the loading dock to bring all of those packages up to the concierge desk. But it's until we process it, we will not physically have it in our hand. So just please be advised of that. If there's something perishable, that we've let the staff know that are working at the loading dock to make those priorities. So they will make that a priority, but just be advised if it's something standard, it'll take about a day to get it back to the concierge. And then lastly, tomorrow morning on Saturday, we will have our first toy drive. We did this in conjunction with one of our Councilman Raul Arias. He's actually the owner of Mambo's at Cuban Cafe down the road. So I'm looking forward to having you all there. I'll have one of my sons with me. And I think Katie's coming and bringing her brood as well. Ty's going to be coming in for a little bit. And if you show up at 10, we're not quite sure exactly when the cars are going to come and do their little parade. It's kind of, they're playing it by ear based off of their travel. But if you come between 10 and 11, you will get a chance to get coffee, donuts from our coffee truck. It's already been paid for. And then we'll have live music there with Robbie Trice. We'll have some chairs set out for you. So just come bundle up. It's probably going to be chilly like it has been. So bundle up, get your coffee and donut, listen to music, and then once the cars come through, we'll be able to load them up full of all of those great donations that you've provided. Thank you so much. So generous, so generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you around the village.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. Couple updates from Maintenance Department. First off, elevators. Like I told you, the elevators have been approved for next year. We're in the process of getting that started already. Specifically now, the B elevator. The board never came in. They can't get an update. I showed the texts and emails to the unit leaders and floor leaders last week, or this week actually, and just proving that everybody's having a problem. They actually came and took the board yesterday and are going to try to fix it themselves. If it's just a relay or a capacitor or something burnt on the board, to get us fixed faster. So I'll give updates as they come. Next up is the fountains. The one on Silverberry, the new fountain, we have to get a whole new one. It's been ordered. I just checked in yesterday and it hasn't come in yet. As soon as it comes in, it will be installed. As well as lights on the fountains on the main lake. They all have to be replaced. It's a whole thing. I haven't even been quoted on it yet now. But the lights are actually attached to the fountain, and it's not like just changing the bulbs out or anything. So as soon as I get that quote, we'll be working on that as well. Otherwise, we are looking to start the elevator renovation in the first half of next year. And thank God. Otherwise, Tree Amigos is going to be putting out mulch in the next couple weeks, starting with the common areas. When I get a definite date for the 18-wheeler coming in, I will let you all know. There's been a debate on whether to start on Middleton Park and Indigo. We are debating that right now. There'll be further updates coming in the future. That's all I got this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tyler Ramos with Dining Services. I just wanted to speak to you all about a few things, then introduce some of the new leadership that we have within the department. I'm happy that they're on board, and I just hope that you all get acquainted with them. So, the first thing is the new menu that we just introduced earlier this week. It's been a big hit so far. Definitely see it being something that we keep as long as you all like it, but have a couple notes that we want to get to you all due to the demand for the items on it. The first is the meals from Middleton's while dining in Lakeside in the evening time. We want to refrain from doing that just because our reservations will be pretty full for the foreseeable future. So those that want to dine from the Middleton's menu, please just make sure we're sitting in Middleton's. The second thing with that is our specials are back. This has been, a request that we've been trying to figure out. We've got it done, but because of the demand for those specials, we just want to make sure that they are only being enjoyed in the dining room, unfortunately. So we went through about 40 plus orders of the special the first night. So they will not be available for any to-go orders or delivery orders, just dining in the venue itself. So that being said, we have the Loon's Nest menu coming out next week. It should be out and about Tuesday, I believe. That way we've got everybody hands-on, so we'll be able to make that happen. And then just wanted to touch base on the holiday breakfast coming up this morning. It's going to be going on probably about the same time y'all are watching this, so we'll be here bright and early getting that going. You all come down, have a meal with some of your associates that you see every day, and enjoy that. I'll be there for that. And then holiday meals, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day will all be one meal days. So just wanted to make you aware of that as well. So I appreciate it. I'd like to introduce you both to our new chef, Executive Chef Kenneth Cottrell, and our Associate Director of Dining Services, Debbie Smith. I'm not entirely sure if the last name is going to stick with Smith or if she's going to a different last name.
It's Millsaps, isn't it?
Debbie Millsaps is actually the name. So she goes by Debbie, and I'm very happy to have them aboard. So I appreciate it, you all, and take care.
Hey everybody, my name is Debbie. I am so excited to be your new Associate Director of Dining. I have had the pleasure of meeting and talking with so many of you, and I look forward to introducing myself in person to those that I haven't actually met yet. I've received a lot of wonderful feedback, both good and areas that we need improvement on, and I want you to know that I appreciate all of your feedback. We have an open door policy, so please continue to share your concerns with me, and of course, we always love to hear the accolades too. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody knows who I am. My name's Ken Cottrell. I've been here probably about 4.5 months now, but I've just recently stepped up as the executive chef here for this property about 2 weeks ago. Not to scare you, I've been executive chef for about 27 years. I've done a lot of different healthcare facilities, so I'm very familiar with the atmosphere that we have at our hands here. I think I can bring a lot to the table with both fine dining aspects as well as the Millington's buffets, like revamping that with a lot more varieties, more healthy choices on the menus that I've been getting asked for. You'll see a lot of new items coming up, so it's not a whole lot of repetition going on the menus. And as a lot of you know, I'm very personal, so I will be out in the dining room. I have no problems asking or answering any of your questions that you have for me. So feel free to stop by the dining room and ask for me, and I can come out and sit down one-on-one with you.
Good morning. This is Cindy Goodholm, your Director of Innovative Home Services. It is Friday, Coffee Chat. I want to just say thank you so much to all of our clients, residents who have trusted us to serve you, and our staff are the most caring, amazing staff, and I appreciate so much, as well as they do, the cards, the time that you guys take to show your appreciation for them. We appreciate everyone that we get, and we have had a Rookie of the Month. We have had a couple of Employees of the Month most recently, thanks to the appreciation you guys have shown. We thank you. Also, I just want to let all of our current clients know that to watch your mailbox for the surveys that will be going out, satisfaction surveys. We need as much input as possible from you to improve our services. And then for the rest of you, the entire community, be watching your email for a interest survey that will be forthcoming by the end of the year. Thank you again for everything that you have trusted us to do for you. Thank you.
Good morning, villagers. I'm Lisa Drew, and I'm your Community Life Services Director. So I'm here with a few updates for you. It is Friday, December 7th, December 6th. Okay, a few updates. One, 4 times a year we bring in a mobile groomer to offer free nail trims and ear cleanings. Initially, we thought that residents with dogs would take advantage of this, but we actually have several residents with cats who are also taking advantage of this. So on the 11th, that is, let me just check my calendar, that's Wednesday the 11th, Paw Shapers Grooming. They used to be Green Dog Spa. Now they are mobile only, and Erica is still doing a fantastic job. She will be in the main lobby to give your dog or cat free nail trim and ear cleaning. The best thing to do if you want to take advantage of it is to call her, and she can give you a time slot so that you don't have to go down and wait in the parking lot. And the number to call is 904-885-0725, and that's Erica at Paw Shapers. Free nail trims for your dog or cat. Wednesday, December 11th in the main parking lot from 10 to whenever. Also, residents requested that we bring some vendors back, and some of the vendors would love to come back for you. So on Monday the 9th, we have an unscheduled pop-up market in the main lobby. New Day Soap will be there, Leslie with her soaps, Lisa with her jewelry. We have Tastefully Simple coming. They weren't at this holiday market, but they usually are. And they do the baking mixes, like bread mixes, cake mixes, things like that. And I think there's also a new vendor coming who makes leather goods. So if you're around and you want to do a little shopping or just a little window shopping, come by the lobby on Monday from 10 to 1 and check it out. So also another thing to tell you is we had a request for New Year's Eve party to extend to 8 p.m. When I first got here, because of we were kind of at the tail end of COVID still with staffing. We ended the parties at 7 so staff could get out by 9. But we were able to maneuver so that we can stay until 8 for New Year's Eve. So instead of 5 to 7, which is on the calendar, we'll do 5:30 to 8. So today is December 6th, which means that we are giving holiday employee appreciation checks out. So you're going to see a lot of happy staff running around. This is your chance to go have a nice hearty breakfast and visit with some of the staff members that you know and love, or meet some new staff members. We've got the photo booth there, as we do every year, so you can get a souvenir photo. So that's happening in the lobby, so get out there, have some breakfast, and visit with some of your staff and say thank you. Also tonight we have Jack Symphony Pop Series. We've got room for everybody on the bus, so no wait list. Hopefully you're all planning to go. Tonight the musical guest is Sally and Ray. There was a scheduling mix-up the last time they were scheduled, but we have them back. So they will be playing in Eager Hall from 7 to 8. On Saturday, we are going to Riverside Presbyterian Church for the First Coast Wind Symphony Holiday Concert. I think we might have 1 or 2 spots still left for that. I hear it's a great concert. They're actually going to be saving seats for Cypress Village. It is a first come, first serve seating, but they're going to save seats for us. So if you'd like to go, call the office and we can get you on the list if there's a spot. We'd love for you to go. Then on Sunday we have 2 holiday music trips. One is to Palms Presbyterian for their service of lessons and carols, and that is a really popular annual event. We have We don't have saved seats for that, so we are leaving at 10 o'clock, and we do have a couple spots left on the bus, but it'll definitely be worth it. So that's at 10 o'clock Sunday, and then at 3, we're doing the Beaches Fine Art Series, and that is the Spanish Brass. We've got a couple spots left for that too. So call the office if you'd like to do that on Sunday. Then on Monday the 9th, as I said, we have the pop-up holiday market. But we also have a trip to the Jacksonville Symphony Youth Orchestra holiday concert. So this is your chance to support local aspiring musicians and hear some fun holiday music. Apparently the kids get all dressed up, so it's supposed to be a fun time. I think we have a couple spots left for that show. So if you'd like to do that, that is Monday evening. We're gonna leave at 5 o'clock. The concert, I believe, starts at 6. And then on the 10th, we're going to Rooftop at Restoration Hardware. It's supposed to be amazing. It's an indulgence, but I think we're full for that. But you can always call the office and check. Mary Kay Pop-Up Shop. We've had several residents ask if we could bring Mary Kay in for a shop. The local Mary Kay rep who comes here to some of the residents is willing to do that. So she will be in the lobby on Tuesday the 10th at 11 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, we are doing our first outing to the Navy Commissary and PX store. And that is open to any veteran with a valid veteran ID or military ID. You don't have to be a Navy veteran, you just have to have your ID. Only veterans with IDs can actually purchase things, but you can bring a guest and purchase for them and they can reimburse you. So we have a few people signed up for that. So if you'd like to go, you can sign up at the office or just come down to the Veterans Lobby on Wednesday at 10 o'clock, Wednesday the 11th. Also on the 11th, we are going to the Friday Musicale Candlelight Concert. I've had so many people ask about the Friday Musicales. I know we have classical music lovers here. I bought 8 tickets for this beautiful looking performance and only 3 people signed up. So I've got 5 tickets for the Friday Musicale, so please sign up. It's supposed to be gorgeous, and the program is 4 seasons, among others. There may be some holiday music in there, but it looks like it's going to be a beautiful concert. So call the office and sign up for that. Also on the 11th in the afternoon, at 2:30, we have Duo Bow Arts. So there's going to be a 2-piano concert in Egret Hall. We are rolling the piano from the lobby down to Egret Hall for this concert. So come on down to Egret Hall at 2:30 on Wednesday the 11th. On Thursday the 12th, we're going to the Arboretum for the Glowing Gardens nighttime show. We're going to be leaving at 6:45. From the Veterans Lobby. I believe that trip is full with a waiting list, but if you think you want to go, check by the office and we can see if there's a spot for you. On Friday the 13th, we have in the morning our Jingle Bell Walk. That will be at 9 o'clock starting in the main lobby, and we'll just walk around the community with some jingle bells and get the day started. And then that evening we have the Jingle Bell Bash. That is going to be from 5 to 7 or maybe beyond. But the party will start at 5. The music will start at 5:30, so you can have something to eat and dance and have a great time. And then on the 14th, I know it's a lot going on, we have the Jacksonville Flute Duo coming on the 14th. At 2:30 in Egret Hall. All of this stuff is on your calendar, in your newsletter. Call the office if you need more information. I hope to see you around the village.
All right, I'm back, and I hope everybody is enjoying the information they're getting today, as well as all the holiday cheer and excitement. So it's always a great time around the village and with family and friends. So I just want to kick it off with a big thank you to all of the residents that were part of the donor population regarding our Employee Appreciation Fund, which the employees are currently picking up their checks and making their day and their year as we speak. So a huge, huge thank you to all of you for your generosity. Okay, it was a big, big deal, and I don't have anything specific, but I do know that the donations were up this year, and big shout out to the EAF, the RAC, every resident and committee, CLS that was participating in some of those fundraising efforts. We can't thank you all enough. You've heard from a lot of our employees how important and how critical and integral this check is to them. So again, can't thank you all enough. But I'll move on to the next line of business. There are some folks within the EAF that I would like to recognize before I go to my next agenda item, and that is Linda Dougherty, Mr. Jim Jondro, Sarah Jane Kapersky. We've got Kate Chambers involved. We've also got Lori Argelis involved, Nancy Rochester, Virginia Ratliff, and Gail Reed. I don't think I forgot anybody, so I can't see what I'm reading, but I think I got everybody. But a big thank you to all of you. Louise Fontecchio as well was very involved in some efforts at the end of the donation drive. So again, thank you to everybody. So I'm going to switch gears into resident recognition. Resident recognition this week is going to go to the Activity Committee. We had CLS and Activity Committee Chair Carol Luckenbach have a croquet outing on Wednesday on the greens, and it was a great outing. It was very well attended. I think we had upwards of 30 to 40 residents come out. Big influx of new croquet players, hopefully. That was the goal. Carol, Lee, and everybody else on the croquet club were very excited. Mr. Bryce was out there giving some lessons. It was just a really good day out on the green. So let's keep croquet moving. We want to focus also on getting putting, invigorated as well and promoting that. And bocce as well. So the weather is right and the weather is nice. So let's get out and enjoy that time with our fellow residents. But again, thank you to the Activity Committee and CLS for putting that together yesterday. Also, dining services. So though this is not resident recognition, this is recognition in its own way. This is called bragging rights. Man, 32 squared, trivia winners again this week. Big shout out to you guys. You all are a force to be reckoned with, let's just say that. So congratulations to 32 Squared this week. Also Tuesday on the 17th, not next week, but the following week on the 17th at 3 p.m. in the Marsh Media Lounge, we will have our quarterly financial presentation for Q3 2024. It won't wrap up the full year, but it'll give you 3 quarters of 2024. So if you're interested in joining and getting some numbers on how Cypress Village is doing financially, you are more than welcome to join. Again, that is the 17th at 3 p.m. And our Executive Associate Director, Sarah Ninya, will be performing that for you. Also, just wanted to thank everybody again. The toy drive was a huge success. I mentioned this a little bit earlier. The beam drive was a huge success, the food drive. So, you guys just really have done so much this year for not only us here at Cypress Village, but also outside of the village and the general community. So again, y'all should be very, very happy with your donations and what they're going to do for the needy. And then 9:45 to 11 a.m., we have coffee, donuts, and music and cars on Saturday tomorrow, which I'm going to be a little redundant here coming up, but we'd love to have you out and support the Toys for Tots as well as watch the car parade. So again, that's on Saturday between 9:45 roughly and 11 a.m. And also another reminder for Saturday morning between roughly 10 and 11 a.m., Our City Councilman Raul Arias has generously allowed some of these nice vehicles, collector vehicles, that he has a very large car show that he is hosting. They are going to actually come through the Cypress Village neighborhood and I think do the Middleton Park Circle for us and collect a lot of the gifts that our residents have collected. So again, the toy drive was extremely successful. Alzheimer's Association donations were extremely strong. So just a lot of giving and a lot of generosity out there by all of our residents and staff as well. So a big thank you to all of you on that. All right, and on to birthday wishes. Let's see if we have any villagers out there with a birthday today. We do. We have Miss Holly Wadsworth. Holly, happy birthday to you on the 6th. So we do have a birthday gal, but I want to back up and go back to the 1st of December. Some belated birthdays, and we had Darlene Hayes on the 1st. We had Mr. Will Rich on the 3rd. And then on the 5th, we had 3. We had Miss Patricia Henley, Fatma Gonser, and Miss Virginia Evans, who goes by Ginger. Happy birthday to you 5. And then today we've got Miss Wadsworth. I'll wish you another happy birthday. On the 7th, we got my buddies, Mr. Roger Phelps and Mr. Philip Hiscock and Miss Virginia Meadows tomorrow. So happy birthday to you 3. We don't have any on the 8th, and on the 9th, I'll cap it off there. And we've got a new resident, Mr. Bernie Brockman. Bernie, happy birthday. I met you yesterday at the croquet court. It was a pleasure. And Mr. Leo Warner. Happy birthday, Leo, coming up to you on the 9th. Residents, that's going to cap it off for another holiday coffee chat. Hope you have a great day. And again, thank you for everything you do for our employees. God bless. Bye-bye.